Hi, internet. My mom was downstairs when I decided I'd make a video, but that didn't happen. So, hello. I wanted to talk about Endgame, because I saw it on Sunday. If you're wondering, where am I? I am in a blanket fort, because I am a child. In fact, I am so much of a child that I brought stuffed animals in here with me, because what else would you have in a blanket fort? So, let's talk about Endgame. I hope, or I don't think, there can be something like Endgame ever again. And if there is, it will have to be a while away. Endgame is the culmination of Marvel. Spoiler right here, because it's gonna have spoilers. The clear parallel to that is Avengers kicks off when Tony Stark declares he is Iron Man, and to me it ended the last time he made that declaration. And now we move on to wave 2 of whatever Marvel is going to be. And I'm very interested to see what they're going to do now, because in my opinion, I would break the formula they have and start doing more and restarting and redoing their universe, because they've had this good saga, and now take what they have left and rebuild into something new, because you lost Cap, you lost Iron Man, but you have so many great characters to build on. You have Captain Marvel, you have Black Panther. You can really build something new, but don't get lost in what you've already done, because it's so good. Endgame isn't a perfect movie. Watching it, like, I knew that, but it was a really quick 3 hours. It was really good, and it was just everything it needed to be, which is more than I can say for a lot of things. It was just brilliant, because it really did feel like you got the payoff that you wanted when you watched it. And that is amazing, because there's so many movies and so many actors and so many people who have been a part of all these movies, and watching it all build up and culminate into this is something I don't think can ever be done again. I have been watching these movies for a very long time. This is part of my generation, I would say. These movies, they started coming out when I was, 5, so I didn't see them at first, but, like, second I started watching them, I wanted to go to theaters to see each one. I loved them. They were incredible, and I think the fact that I don't think that even Marvel should try to replicate what Marvel did. I think they should try to bring the Avengers now into a new and good and different direction, and they can screw that up a lot of ways. Like, DC tried to be them, and in the process, all their movies ended up failing. Like, Justice League it didn't feel like anything. Like, there's nothing iconic about it. The first scene in that last scene in the Avengers, where it circles around all of them, is an iconic moment that couldn't be replicated like that. I think that you can't replicate a franchise like that. I like what DC's now doing, where they're just like, okay, we're gonna have this Joker movie with this different guy, and we're gonna do this thing, and it's not all gonna be in the same universe, because that so captures what DC is and allows for a lot of creative freedom that DC originally said they wanted to have, which I think is good. I also, if they really want to do something right, do Batman again, or something about Batman. I mean, the Joker's cool and all, but, like, the pool is Batman. That's what everyone likes. Wonder Woman is a goddess, and I love her. Or do someone else unconventional. I can't think of a DC character I would like to see, actually, because my brain's dead. But that's so off topic. That's tangent. To me, Marvel will forever be a part of my childhood and part of my now, And I am so glad that Endgame was the way it was, and it felt perfect, and I really hope that Marvel doesn't try to copy and go after that feeling, and I think that's what that video is about, because it's so unique, and there's so much that it built up for it. So if they're going to do something like this again, it will be another, God, it will be another 10, 11 years before they're able to do something like this again, I think, because there's so much build up and there's so much investment you have to get, and while we are all probably still invested in Marvel, it's just like, I don't want them to copy what they did. I want them to do something new, but something exciting. And I know I'm asking for a lot, because, you know, like, even the new, like, introducing Captain Marvel, that was a very stereotypical Marvel movie genre thing, except for a few things, which I think I mentioned in Captain Marvel. One is that they didn't give her a love interest, which was a good decision, but also, like, if you're kind of like, but, like, is she gay, though? Hopefully, but that's a totally different thing. So it's just like, I am excited to see where Marvel will go, and I am so glad Endgame happened. And I just don't think there can really be another one without it being really tacky, because of how it was built up and what it meant and all the little scenes. If I'm right, because we went and then my brother was like, oh, there's no after credit scenes, which I thought was good. I'm like, okay, this is the end. There's not something alluding to something else, which is good. I don't think they should have that. I think they should have this time to, like, okay, where do we want the Marvel Universe to go now, and start something completely new. And that is exactly what I want, because Marvel comics consist of so many good storylines and so many good characters and just so many amazing things that I would love to see happen. I would love to see you get some more, like, Spider-Verse characters in there. I would love to see Kamala Khan. But I feel like Captain Marvel has to be developed more. I love Kamala Khan. Miss Marvel, the new one. If you didn't know, she's my favorite superhero of all time. And I would like to see everything they can do from here, and I just really hope they don't screw it up, because Endgame, yes, is a big box office success, and whatever Marvel does will be a box office success, but you can't get the feeling of Endgame like that. It is a culmination of so much more, so much that has influenced kids and the action movies now, and even, you know, DC, like, it influenced them until they started, you know, getting their stuff together. So yeah, I don't know, this kind of like, just, wow, whatever, my thoughts on a good movie, as I said. Thank you for watching, if you stuck with the video the whole way through. I know this was just kind of like, oh, I said everything you're probably thinking, but I just, yeah, I don't know, I just had to talk about it. I love this movie so much, and why not do it in a blanket fort surrounded by things that are childhoody to me? I mean, I got childhood books over there. I got Nancy Drew. I got an Animal Crossing. This is sitting on an Animal Crossing thing. Anyways, thank you for watching. Leave a like or a dislike, and maybe a comment down below if you're feeling spicy. God. Anyways, bye.